Way onto the stage and being here at FanFest. Max Muncy on the main stage with us on AM 570 LA Sports. To get that reception from these fans, Max, how do you feel?
Makes me feel really good. I mean, he's the best fans in baseball. There's no question about it.
After just 1 year, I mean, everybody's on the Max Muncy bandwagon. I love it. I mean, just 1 year, 35 home runs, and just what you meant to the team last year. These fans seem to really appreciate what you meant.
Well, like I said, it means a lot to me. Hopefully I can follow it up this year. Don't want to disappoint y'all, but we're looking forward to a good year.
Max, you had a great offseason, it sounds like. Number one, congratulations on your marriage. Number two, your college honored you at one of their football games at Buehler, and recently you were just named the Texas Professional Player of the Year. What's the offseason been like for you?
It's been crazy. It's been a whirlwind. It's been, one thing after another. And, the biggest thing, obviously, the wedding is incredible. Me and Kelly, we loved it. It was all of our friends and family over there made it really special. And then, Buehler called a couple of days before the game, said, hey, you want to come down? We'll put you on the field. Well, they put me out there. They showed the whole 18th inning at bat. Stadium went crazy. It was unbelievable. Dodger fans, we got people in Waco, Texas, rooting for us now. Long way from here, but they're cheering us on. And just last night I was getting the award from the Texas
players last year, and having the majority of them come back, does that make it a little bit more special, where you have the same group of guys come back and try to fight one more time to get that win?
I think it makes us that much deadlier. Last year going through April, we were 12 games under 500, something like that. And you look through the clubhouse, and this is my first time being up here with these guys, and I'm sitting there going, "You better figure it out." But you look around the clubhouse, and everyone's sitting there not worrying at all. They're just going about their business. Say, "Hey, it'll turn around. Don't worry. We're good enough. We know we're good enough." And sure enough, come the end of the year, we're winning the NL West, we're winning the National League, and we're in the World Series.
That's something that A.J. Pollock said when he was on the stage, when he was playing against the Dodgers. He said you could feel that they just knew they were going to win those games. And where does that come from?
I think it comes from these guys winning 6 NL West titles in a row. They know what it takes, and it's been a lot of the same guys and the same core group of guys. Kershaw, Henley, JT. It's all the same guys that are going out there, and they just kind of resonate that through the clubhouse. And it's hard not to feel that way when you see those guys doing it.
Max, you were one of many Dodgers that played different positions last year: first base, third base, and even second base. I think you surprised a lot of people by how good your footwork was at that position. Is second base something that may be in your future this year as well?
I hope so, but I've been working this offseason to try and get better at that position. With it being in the plans, that's something I want to do. It's something the front office Doc's talked to me about, that we want to do that. And I can say it all we want. All that matters is when the lineup card goes out there, am I going to be out there or not? So I'm preparing for it, but I'm also ready to play first. I'm ready to play third. I'm ready to play outfield. I'm ready to pinch hit, come off the bench. It doesn't matter. I just want to go out there and help the team win, because that's all that matters.
Yeah, and he certainly did that last year. 35 home runs for Max Muncy. So you mentioned that you got married during the offseason. Kike, after his wedding, they went to Thailand for their honeymoon. Where did Max Muncy take his new bride on their honeymoon, or did you just stay in Texas?
No, we went to we went to St. Lucia. We went to the
You want him on the stage, you got to be a little louder than what you've been already. I mean, come on. I want to hear game 163 loud. Walker Buehler, everybody. There he is, 21. Man, wow. Yeah. He didn't get this reception at Vandy, only in LA. Only in LA. Walker Buehler in Max Muncy's town now, I think. The one thing I remember from last year is game 163. The emotion you showed and the emotion that the fans showed back to you. Did you feed off that crowd that day?
Yeah, absolutely. It's packed house at Dodger Stadium is always a good place to pitch, and making a little rambunctious at the end of the game, after the game. But
I don't think anybody cared after the way you pitched.
I don't think so.
Were you always like that? Did you always have the emotion that you showed in the game after big outs? Were you little league and into high school and college? Were you always that emotional?
Yeah. I mean, I think when you care and you put in the time and the effort that we do, and sometimes this game gets a little scary, a little hairy, but if you get out of it, it's kind of hard to keep it all in.
How do you harness all of that and pull it together?
You just try your best and pray that it works out sometimes.
Yeah, you got Rich Hill in the dugout screaming. You could just look at Rich Hill and know that you got some backing behind you, right?
Yeah, Rich doesn't hold it back very much, which we all love about him.
Walker, this offseason, you held your first annual golf tournament back in your hometown. What was that like, and what did it benefit? Where did the money go, and what are you trying to make a difference with?
Yeah, my uncle was a childhood cancer survivor, so he passed away when I was 12, and we ended up, doing a big golf outing for Kids Cancer Alliance, which is a Louisville-based pediatric cancer charity. And it was pretty cool. We had 22 foursomes and raised about $50,000 the first year, so we're pretty proud of that.
Was that something you always had in your mind? If you make it to the major leagues and can make a difference, that's what you would do?
Yeah, I mean, that's always been the cause that's kind of closest to my heart, and obviously a pretty cool deal, and get my family involved, and we enjoyed it a lot.
When you went back home after bursting onto the scene in Major League Baseball, what was it like? Were you just still Walker Buehler, or were you Walker Buehler, the guy that just blew everybody away in 2018?
No, I don't think much changed. We still have the Kentucky Wildcats where I'm from, so
you're more popular than they are now, aren't you?
I don't know about that. I don't know. Maybe World Series always stinks, but there was a point in the year we didn't think we were going to make the playoffs or not win the division, and we did, and we won a couple playoff series, and we got back there. So obviously, goal this year to do the same thing and then bring one home.
Yeah, boy! You got a loud ovation. Max Muncy got equally as loud of an ovation. Having a front row seat to what he did last year, what was it like?
I don't know if many people know this story, but in AAA last year, the opening day in AAA, I started and Muncy hit a home run, and we won. And then in Game 3, I started and he hit a home run and we won. So that was a pretty cool year for the both of us.
Yeah!
Obviously, we both want to repeat.
Yeah, I'd say that's the winning combination, right? Buehler and Muncy on the same day. Yeah! How do you like that Buehler's Day Off sound effect they play for you after strikeouts?
It's all right, and I get it, but I try to block
you embrace it. You embrace the connection.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think it's thrown in my face so much. I don't really have much of a choice.
When did it start getting thrown in your face as much as it is now?
Second grade, probably. Jeez. Every teacher thought they reinvented the wheel when first day of school, but that's all good.
Yeah, they're going through the roll call, and do they call your name the same way they did in the movie?
Every year.
They'd be like, yeah, here I am. I could pitch too. Yeah. Did you go back to Vanderbilt? How often do you go back to college?
We've been doing renovations. We just got our first house and kind of getting all that stuff in order. So we stayed in Lexington all year, and we did some trips here and there, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, what was the trips you made? What trips did you make?
We did New York for a Brett Eldridge concert. I don't know if you guys know who that is, and then we did Cabo with my dad.
Yeah! Nice. Cabo's always nice. Get you ready to go.
Yeah, it was a little better weather than Kentucky, really.
Now I'm going to put you on the spot. Some of your teammates have told me, pound for pound, Walker Buehler is the strongest guy on the team. That's sneaky strong. That's sneaky strong.
I mean, that's pound for pound. Right?
Pound for pound.
I'm the strongest guy on the team. So.
Right. But I mean, Kenley might be trying to come down to your weight class. He's lost some weight.
I don't know if that's a big man.
You have to jump to try to get him. You have to jump to try to get him. Is there one thing is there one teammate that you're looking forward to spending time with in spring training? I know the starting pitchers usually gravitate towards each other.
Yeah,
who are you looking forward to seeing and being in the bullpen with in spring training?
Yeah, our team's pretty close knit, I think, and we got a lot of guys that get along and like to do some similar things. So looking forward to taking some guys' money on the golf course in the spring. Got to get my game in order.
Yeah, how about ping pong? The ping pong table in spring training.
I won last year.
You did?
Yeah!
That did not make Kershaw happy, I'm sure.
I don't think so, but it was all right.